Alright, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Okay, now the reason I haven't done this video like 2 months ago is because I just didn't want to see it. Okay, I did not want to see this movie in the theatre. Because, I mean, who actually cares about an Ant-Man 2? Okay, like, that's just the main thing, is I don't care. Okay, I'm not a big fan of the first Ant-Man, as you may know from my Marvel Cinematic Universe recap series. And, you know, I think Ant-Man, there's a lot of potential with that character, but, my god, his movies, they're just so bleh, so generic. And I mean, it's a weird time for this movie to come out as well. Like, you just got Infinity War, right? Which was a big event. And now you're going back to, like, this solo, generic Marvel movie formula. Like, what were they thinking, like, having this movie come out at this time? Like, come on, Avengers Infinity War just came out, just move on to Captain Marvel, then boom, Infinity War Part 2. We don't need an Ant-Man movie in the middle of this. This is like, the only reason this exists is because of that thing at the end, where they want to introduce a mechanic that's going to be in the next Avengers. That's the only reason. This movie just felt very much pointless. But we'll just get into my thoughts, okay? First, I just want to talk about the humor. I don't want to go too much into this movie, because it's already been talked to death, by the way. But I'll just talk about my quick thoughts since I just saw it. Yeah, there's a lot of repeated jokes. I'm not like... There are some jokes I did admittedly, find, mildly amusing. There were, like, Luis's stories, that entire thing, that recurring gag. To be honest, I do find those funnies, but, I mean, the jokes, man, they repeat them so many times. Like, you have the greatest grandma joke, which is said, like, 3 times. You got the car joke, which keeps popping up. It's just like, how many times are you going to repeat the same jokes? It's just, the thing is with comedy, it's just, you can have a recurring gag, yeah, but when every single joke in your movies feels like it's a recurring gag, then it's a problem. And also, every character in this movie is just one note. You got Ant-Man, who's pretty much just Paul Rudd. Okay, that's the character, is Paul Rudd. All the characters, they don't have much depth to them. There's like, oh look, I'm a scientist guy, I speak scientist, jargon. Look, I'm Paul Rudd, I do the funnies. It's pretty much, that's it, the script isn't very well written, it's very much a paper-thin story. Again, the movie just feels pointless, especially with this day and age with Infinity War. And I really liked Infinity War, but I wasn't very excited into seeing this. This movie is just generic Marvel bleh. Everything about this movie is just so subpar. Like, the cinematography is just bland. There's nothing special about the directing. It's just very much a movie that is made by a studio. There is cuts, there are edits. It's very much a studio, Marvel-made Disney product that is being shoved into your faces for just money. Again, I know movies are made for money, but this one, it's just like there was no passion going into this movie. Okay, it was just a fun day for everyone on set, but not a fun day for me watching it, because you can tell, oh look, Paul Rudd, he had fun doing these scenes. I'm not having fun watching him though, because this movie was just lazy. It was a lazy movie. I mean, there was one fun action scene, right, with the cars, but that was also shown in the trailer. So it's like, you have all these trailers showing so much about the movie, where it's just like, come on, save at least the fun stuff, like, for the movie. So I'm like, that's a fun sequence. But yeah, I did like the car sequence. The thing is with Ant-Man, you can have so many cool action scenes with his abilities, where he does, turn small, goes big. So I'm glad they got that element through in this movie with that, car chase sequence. It was really fun seeing that. And also the post-credit scene and the, end credit scene, they were really good. Like, of course, they're going to be tied in with Infinity War. It was just very interesting seeing those scenes, though. But again, it's just like, if that's, how much I like about the movies, the post-credit scenes and that one fun action scene, the movie just isn't that good. I don't want to talk about this movie anymore. It was fine. If you're obviously you've all seen this movie already, but if you're a Marvel guy, you're gonna like it. If you're a big Ant-Man guy, then obviously you're gonna love it. Me personally, I'm just waiting for Captain Marvel. That looks okay, I guess. I'm interested in seeing that, and I'm really excited for Infinity War Part 2. But man, and Ant-Man 2, my god, I don't care about this. Alright, that's been Magma Infinity signing out. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and share. And I guess I'll be talking about Venom next week. So that, I'll have more to talk about there. That should be an interesting experience, I feel. But yeah, Magma Infinity signing out. Peace.